La 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 la. La 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 la. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. How did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me please. Cause this whole world is just really confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird that knows your tune. Then a little voice inside of you whispers, kid, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you face, somebody who needs you. You're lost down there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, la 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 la, la 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 la.
He had a hike this morning. He gets 2 good hikes every day. And then I don't know, I'm working tomorrow too, so I'm not going to do that much. I may have 2 beers instead of 1. Do you have other children?
One other older brother who's most annoying.
Most annoying.
Would you say that, Jeff? Yeah.
No, he didn't make the trip, huh?
No, he's got little ones.
Oh.
He would be fun.
You just be careful because we're going to be close to these bushes here. I don't always warn everybody, but I did for you. So that, basically you had 3 boys?
Yep.
You had your hands full. 3 brothers, huh?
3 boys. Yeah, Jeff
was the troublemaker. Jeff, you're the troublemaker? I can't believe they said that. I don't think they should come back, dude. No.
out of the truck. Start walking. Oh my God.
Yeah, I always, sometimes we'll get people, and I got a name for them, some of them, not everybody, but I call them, when they come from the cities, I call them cityids. Well, they don't have any common sense sometimes, you know, when they come out here.
Yeah.
They start walking, it's like, you know, it's getting near dusk and they're heading out. And you can see they're not prepared. I'll stop and I'll go, you guys do know there's no streetlights out here, right? And they go, well, how far is it to Devil's Bridge? That's where they think they're going. I said, well, it's about a 4.5 mile round trip. That far? I said, you don't want to do it in the dark. I said, I'm not worried about animals. I'm not worried about rattlesnakes or any of that. The problem is you can't see. You're going to trip, you're going to fall, and it's all rock, you know, or you're going to step in cactus or something, you know. And
you're not going to make it. Someone's going to have to come get you.
You started too late, man. see how fast we can make them walk. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah,
Sure.
I do.
Okay. We're just checking.
Do you know where you're going?
No, I got no idea. That's why I was hoping you knew.
All right, yeah, exactly.
And
Where
sometimes
are you
he
going?
drives with his eyes closed.
To the parking lot.
Really? There's a parking lot out there?
Surprisingly.
Yeah, where are you from?
Here.
Really?
Yeah.
As in Sedona here?
Flagstaff.
Well, that's pretty here.
Yeah.
That's pretty darn close.
30 miles.
Yeah, you just walk all downhill to get down here.
Right.
Uphill.
And it gets warmer.
Yes, it does.
Enjoy.
A lot of people from Flag come down here for the temperature change.
Oh, yeah. It's
Just like we go up in the summer.
Right.
Have a good one, my friend.
We walked down to a beautiful little Spanish chapel that was,
Locky Pocky.
yeah, I mean, it was fun to walk around. I mean, it was
Yeah.
beautiful,
Yeah.
very relaxing, very quiet.
You got the Arizona sycamores there.
Yes.
Down by the
yes,
creek?
Yes. So,
Yeah. A lot of weddings take place in that chapel.
do they really?
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you, it's really funny. It's like, tourists can be very funny. One time I was in Tlaquepaque, and I'm going on 36 years living here. This guy walks up to me, he started talking, he goes, well, you can tell this was an old monastery, Spanish mission. And I go, really? And he goes, oh yeah, you just got the chapel. You know, it's the Catholics, they had all kinds of stuff here. I said, that's very interesting. Where'd you know that? I said, well, you just know this. I mean, you look at the architecture. I said, that's interesting. I said, because I know the guy who built it. He's from Las Vegas. He wasn't Catholic. And the guy looks at me and goes, so I've lived here a long time. I said, he's dead now, Mr. Miller, but there was never any Catholic church in here. That's all written done after the Spanish marketplace in Tlaquepaque down in Mexico. And I said, I'm just curious as who would have told you it was a Spanish mission.
It's a duplicate.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's very beautifully
Oh, it's done, and they make it look old.
Yes.
I mean, they've done a great job. I have met people in Tlaquepaque from Mexico, from Guadalajara, that know that Tlaquepaque, and I'll kid him, and I'll go, what do you think? And he goes, this one's in much better shape than ours. Of course, theirs was built by the Spanish like in the late 1500s.
Right.
So it's a bit older. But that Tlaquepaque was built in the early 1970s. And Abe Miller was his name. And old Abe went all over Mexico taking pictures and getting some antiques, like some of those old doors are from old Spanish missions. And he went and got those from all over Mexico and started building it in 1970. Oh my God, Ruby's feeling frisky tonight. Fast up over that rock. I mean, I could, but we don't want to break an axle. He told me to hit it. Yeah! Yeah! Get up, Mule! Yeah! Yeah! My God, Jeff, I think you'd be a crazy tour guide. You're out of control. Got a flat tire, I think. No. It's the airbags. Airline. I heard that You heard the psh. I got nervous for a second. I was like,
What was that? The air?
yeah, we got an airline. See, it's on 0 now. That's not being. We got airbags in the back springs. They pump it up when you got weight in it. Yeah, so it'll bottom out. It'll be a little rougher ride. But that's what that was. You can feel it. And they just fixed those the other day.
So do they keep these vehicles up for you, or do you have to take care of your own Jeep?
Now we got mechanics.
Oh,
We got 6 bays and 4 lifts. And all they do is fix stuff.
yep. Just like the MBTA. It's constantly something.
Well, you have to. I mean, these things take a beating. I'll be curious to see where that thing is. It was underneath this side somewhere. But it's an airline that broke off. Sounds like it. They put all new airlines in it. That's what is irritating. I drove another Jeep in the first tour this morning because they were fixing airlines. There was a leak underneath the airbag on the left rear, on the right rear rather. They fixed that, but that's not where that broke. I heard it out this side. Like a highway right here. Smooth.
Now it seems.
It is for about 30 yards. Now, see, we got people coming in to go to Devil's Bridge now. They will be coming back in the dark.
In the dark.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna camp.
No, you can't camp right out here. They don't have enough equipment. If they're camping, usually they both have big backpacks. And they have to go in pretty far before they're able to camp. They can't camp anywhere like where you've been around here.
Right.
They can go in a secret canyon in the wilderness area, but that's about 4 miles further back. see if I can find something. You see those plants right there?
Yep, little spiky things.
Yeah, they look like it's like having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
Something.
Porcupine.
Well, that is called a soap yucca. The Native Americans, you get the root ball of that, you get in water, it lathers up like a fine shampoo. That's what they used to wash their hair and wash up with and all. In high-end shampoos, they still use it. Yep.
You pull it up completely. You have to.
Yeah, you get the root out of it. When I first moved out here, about the first year I was here, I would go hiking, and they'd get the dry washes would be running like after a rainstorm, and sometimes they'll run, they'll look like a creek. And I would be sitting there, and I'd see these soap suds coming down, and I was like, who's like washing dishes or something in the creek? And I would hike up looking for it, could never see anybody that did that. And finally I asked some old timer, I said, what is that soap? And they laughed, they said, the wash when it rained exposed some of the roots of the soap yucca and it lathers up. I never knew that. Stacking those rocks?
Yes.
They shouldn't be doing that. Forest Service, if I was walking down there, knock them all over. In the last 5 years, I don't know what it is about people got to stack rocks. It started out supposedly like a Tibetan thing, but they may do that in Tibet. But you know, the idea is it's like a dog marking its territory. If you're going out for a hike, you don't need to see a whole bunch of rocks that somebody's been there before you. The Forest Service considers it graffiti.
Oh, wow.
And you know, it's one thing if somebody wants to stack a rock, but you are altering the ecosystem, and they don't realize they start moving this stuff around. It does have an impact. Forest Service, if you look at their website, you know, I'll tell you to knock them over. They're not really supposed to do it, but they do it all the time anymore. In the last 5 years, it's gotten worse. I mean, you go places, you're like, really? There's like 30, 40 of them. And they want you, if you go hiking, to have a wilderness experience, you know what I mean? You don't need to see that 1,000 people have been there ahead of you.
They didn't exactly look experienced.
No, a lot of them aren't. You just come out of the city, these people aren't either, I can guarantee you that. I gotta tell you, you guys going to Devil's Bridge?
Yes.
You know, they close it at dark.
Yeah?
Yeah, they shut it down for the night.
Can't go?
I'm just kidding you. I couldn't help myself. Where are you guys from?
Phoenix, but this is our first time going.
Yeah.
Never been there.
I want to tell you, I mean, it's about a 4.5 mile round trip. It gets dark. There's no street lights out here. Just give me a heads up.
But
Cell phones, you better hope the battery holds for a long way. Just give me a heads up. It does get dark.
you guys do rental or whatever?
No, we don't. Barlow's. Barlow's.
Is there any that we could rent come back or?
No, not out here. You got to hoof it, my friend. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, no Uber pickup.
No. How you doing? They believe me that it was shut.
You thought there was a whole parking lot of
Yeah.
vehicles just right from the way home.
No, I think he said he couldn't call
What are you
someone.
talking about? Half hour. Less, right? What time is it?
I don't like going to the end of the driveway.
I loved it that he thought it was actually closed.
Oh, and there's some more little staffing nonsense there, yeah.
They do it all over, and it's after you get a lot of the people come up from the city, like on a weekend and stuff. When, like spring breaks are starting, you start to see it. It's like, really? You all got to stock rock? I don't know what possesses some people to have to like leave their mark wherever they go. It's like the cabin. If you saw people in the back had carved initials on,
Yeah.
that was not there 2.5 years ago. There was not one on there.
Really?
That's all within the last, and that's against the law. There was some actress, I forget her name, on Facebook, came out here with her boyfriend and carved like her name and, Ginny loves Joe or something like that in a heart, etched it in a rock.
Oh, yeah, it was, I heard about that. That was here.
Yeah.
She got big trouble for it.
Yeah. Well, it's against the law. It's defacing. It's like graffiti. Well, what they're, not. It's one thing to do it, which is against the law. They shouldn't do it. But then they put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Forest Service, people send it to the Forest Service. Next thing you know, they're knocking at the door. It's like, it's a nice fine.
You're going to have to fix it?
Yeah, they take it off, and then they find them, and I think she had to do community service work too.
Who it was?
I can't remember.
Gomez? One of those.
I gotta remember the story.
It was like 2 years ago, I think. Maybe 1.5, 2 years. Still doing okay there, Jeff? Okay. I'm glad you found the way back. Because I was totally lost without you, buddy. You believe that? No. Another thing that started in the last few years is people take their dogs out and they'll bag it up and they leave it by the side of the trail like we have a poop patrol. When it comes and picks it up, it's kind of like, well, you did it. You're better just to let the dog go do it so it decomposes. Now you've encapsulated in plastic. And
I see that in Boston all the time.
it's kind of like, okay, you went to the trouble.
Halfway.
Yeah, you went halfway there, but now you got to complete the task. Take it with you.
Take it with you.
And then you made it worse.
Yep. They still call Massachusetts Taxachusetts. What did you do for a living? What do you do? Yeah?
I sell software.
Really? Well, that's cool. Pays the bills, right? What do you do, young lady?
I'm a nurse.
And what kind of practice of nursing do you do?
Well, I did enough emergency room stuff, then I taught for a while, and I just left the board of registration where I was a regulator and didn't love it so much, and now I'm ready to look for my next thing.
Well, that's cool.
And in between
Well, nursing's a very good profession.
Keeping an eye on the guy in the front seat.
That's a full-time job, I can tell. I'm trying to keep my eye on him, and I can't keep up with him. Talking about you, you know that. No? But, yeah, you might be trouble. What's your other son do?
He's a police officer in a neighboring town.
Really?
Popo, yeah. So you've got the legal guy and the Popo.
Yeah.
Deciding who are the
Well, that makes sense. Legal guy and the police and trouble. Right?
Yeah, law and order.
And trouble here because they know their brother's trouble, so they had to be able to defend them and maybe have to put them in to calm them down, put them in the cell for a while, right? Don't worry, young lady. I'm not coming for you. You're worried about your toes. After all that, that's the least thing you got to worry about. You have any extra water? I could use a drink. Oh, okay. Don't worry, we're just kidding. Have a good one.
Get cool.
Take you to a good place for the sunset right over here. Do you guys have dogs?
Two little rescue dogs.
My dog's a rescue.
There's people in the car that in the Jeep that love them, and there's some people that are a little annoyed about that.
Do you like
Liquor dogs.
do you like dogs, Jeff?
Jeff is a dog lover.
Yeah. Kevin?
Yeah.
Yep, me. Love them. Love them. Love my little.
I need an attorney right now.
Yes. In the IK.
To prepare my defense.
That's right. Anything can be used against you in a court of law, right? I like how she kind of prefaced that, you know. There's those that love them.
There's some that don't.
Yeah.
Pause for effect.
All righty.
Dark.